Penny Ryan, Tourism New Zealand, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Good to see you again. So here we are, another IMEX. Tell me, what have you got planned for IMEX this year? What's anything new?
We definitely have something new this year, so very excited to be able to bring a little slice of the Shire and some Hobbiton magic to the New Zealand stand this year. We worked with our partners from the Hobbiton movie set to create an actual Hobbit hole, complete with real garden, real plants, real flowers on our site that you can walk through and experience the magic of what it's like to come to New Zealand for yourself. And we've been able to extend that into our section on the hosted buyers lounge as well.
Oh, wow.
So we have a marketplace set up there with delicious comestibles from the Shire, so the hosted buyers can enjoy some New Zealand hospitality in the hosted buyers lounge as well.
Fantastic. And how's the year been so far? And looking ahead, does it look a good year?
Yeah, so the year has been really good. I was actually just looking at our data the other day. We had more delegates coming over 2024 for conferences into New Zealand, which is great to see. And the other thing which is really exciting for us is that we are targeting the highest number of conference bids for financial year 25 that we've ever had.
Wow.
So we're going for 210 bids, which is really exciting. And I think, we are well on track to achieve that number. And the impetus that we're seeing both within the market and within our industry in New Zealand is really great. Obviously, we've got our new convention centre opening in Auckland next year, New Zealand International Convention Centre.
Yep.
And that's been quite a while
Yeah.
in the coming, so it's going to be amazing once that's actually open.
And with Te Pau as well, and Takina as well, you've got some prime venues, that's for sure.
We do. We're extraordinarily lucky that we have 3 beautiful new purpose-built venues that have everything set up to have the optimal conference experience. And not only that, the way they've been designed, the way that they've been built is with sustainability first and foremost in mind. And so Te Pau was the first of its venues to be carbon net zero certified, but it has Toitū certification, which is a globally recognised certification that we have in New Zealand. Takina also is hard away to that journey as well, and so it's nice to see.
So I said Te Pau, sorry. I think of the band. It was, yeah. Te Pau, of course. And obviously the incentive is obviously a big option for New Zealand. Everybody comes out there. They always tend to add on a few extra days. So there's got a lot to offer the incentive travel, hasn't it?
It does, yeah. So whether it's sort of specific incentive travel where, people are being rewarded for performance, coming for an amazing experience in New Zealand, or whether it's a conference delegate who's adding free host travel onto their trip, we can cater for all different types of experiences. And I think the other thing which is really fantastic about New Zealand, and not something that every country can offer, is the fact that we're quite compact. And so you can fly easily directly into Auckland, you can have your conference experience there, and then you can then go to Northland, you can go to Matamata, and you can visit the Shire of Hobbiton yourself, or if you're into wine, you can go down to the Napier of Course Bay, you can have an amazing experience there. So whatever your taste is, you can get to somewhere that does that beautifully, very quickly and very
That's
easily.
it. And connectivity-wise, are you seeing an increase in flights coming into?
We are. So we're seeing both an increase in connectivity and capacity, which is fantastic. Coming back from COVID, some markets we actually have more connectivity than we had previously. And I think the thing that I've now learnt, and so it's something that I feel is really important to reiterate, is that New Zealand's actually not as far away as some people think it is. So, for instance, from Australia, from Asia, from America, we are a direct flight. You can jump on the plane, you can have a beautiful meal, you can watch a movie, go to sleep, and you wake up in New Zealand. So basically easy to get to for most places.
Unfortunately, we're a little too far away ourselves in the UK, but it's worth it.
A little bit further away, but absolutely worth it. And I think the other thing is you can kind of think of the journey as part of the experience.
Yeah.
So you can think of your experience starting as you kind of get to the airport, and that's part of the excitement.
And being a long-haul destination for a lot of people, does sustainability ever come into the question in terms of they talk about their carbon footprint, or how do you overcome that?
That is a consideration. I think the important thing that we can offer in terms of that challenge is that we can't change how far away New Zealand is from some places, but once you're on the ground in New Zealand, we can take care of everything else. So there are carbon offset programs for flights. So with our national carrier in New Zealand, where they partner with an organisation called Trees That Count. So they plant New Zealand native trees around the country, and you can offset your flights with them. Wonderful thing about native trees is that they're slower growing, so they actually sequester more carbon than faster growing trees.
Okay.
And the other thing that we have within New Zealand is an organisation called M.I.C.E. So M.I.C.E had Global Sustainable Tourism Council accreditation, and that means that for New Zealand business operators, they can become M.I.C.E certified, and that means that their level of sustainability that they have within their business is the same as a Global Sustainable Tourism Council accreditation. So it's very easy if delegates come to New Zealand, or if incentive planners and planning a trip, they can go, okay, that product is M.I.C.E. I know that means that is a really good choice to build into my itinerary.
And you've also got meetings coming up as well in Auckland this year, 2 years in a row in Auckland.
That's right.
How do you get involved in that much? I know the BEI is involved, that's their show.
Yes, it is BEI's show, and they do an amazing job at pulling together a really great event, bringing in hosted buyers and media, and really showcasing the New Zealand meetings industry to its best advantage. We will have a stand there with Air New Zealand, but we really let BIA shine for that event. That's there, yeah.
And any sort of particular key events that you bring into New Zealand? Are there any particular key economic sectors that are stronger than others for events?
Yes, absolutely. So we do have a number of different sectors that we're really strong in terms of bringing in events. Part of that is based on our geography and our industry. So agriculture, a lot of events around agriculture, also a lot of geothermal, and we have one which is on landslides coming into Queenstown. Which they said that there was nowhere else that they would like to bring it, because the geography that we have at Queenstown is just perfect for them to be able to talk to, kind of rock engineering and so on and so forth. So that's a really big part for us. And the other part is also in the health and medicine space. So we have a lot of different health conferences coming in, which is wonderful because we have some really great expertise in New Zealand that we can share, but by the same token, we're always really keen to get international expertise coming in to help lift our knowledge and expertise as well. And I think the other thing that is really interesting that we can talk to is the fact that New Zealand has a really strong DEI program. And so that is something that we can really offer in terms of, points of difference for the conferences that we bring in as well.
Yeah, I think New Zealand and Australia have been pretty strong on the DEI front for a long time, leading that side. Well, Penny, thank you so much. I appreciate giving us a bit of an update, and good to see you as always. But have a good IMEX.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.